4, solve compound inequalities.
Yeah, you're definitely going next year.
I don't just send people down for no reason.
Didn't you send Grace down there?
Not in the middle of the year.
No, not in the middle of the year, but like, didn't you send her
Wait,
down?
didn't you send James down there in the middle of the year? I thought he started out in this one and then he had to go to the other one.
No, she's
James sounds like a cool guy.
James.
Compound inequalities. They consist of two separate inequalities joined by and or or. We will be graphing again in this section because it's a different kind of graph, so now we have to, they're still on a number line, it just looks a little different. And graphs go together. I'm going to leave a space, I'm going to draw an example. Or graphs go opposite. So an and graph, let me do it with this so it's bigger to see.
Is that highlighter?
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
An and graph is going to look something like that. I'm just doing it super bold so you can see it. An or graph is going to look like this. Now, bracket or parentheses, the same way that it was before. If it's or equal to, it's a bracket. If it's just less than or just greater than, it's a parentheses. I'm, again, just using these for you to see. So or graphs go opposite and graphs go together.
So who came up with these names?
Couldn't tell you.
I think it was Pat.
I don't think
She's
so.
like ancient.
Isn't she older than Mr.
About like a year.
Good Lord.
Wait.
Mr.
A year's a
Lord.
lot.
What do you mean a year's a lot?
Is it? I don't know if it's a year or 2 years.
2 years.
All right. Translate the verbal phrase into an inequality, then graph the inequality. So number 4. All real numbers that are less than or equal to -8 or greater than 12.
So is this going to be an or graph?
Yep.
Is that
So,
why you bolded it?
yep. Wanted to make sure you knew what kind we were dealing with. All right, so all real numbers that are less than or equal to -8 or are greater than 12. So this is going to actually have the word or in it. The and ones don't have the word and. It's just one giant equation or inequality. But this one would be x less than or equal to -8 or greater than 12, x greater than 12. Okay, now obviously eventually we'll be solving these, but this is just the first step. And they want us to graph this. I'm going to count by 4s just because it's big numbers. Okay, so this graph, I'm not going to use the little highlighter this time, is going to be x is less than or equal to -8. So I'm going to put a bracket going this way, facing in the direction of the arrow. And then over here, x is greater than 12, so there's going to be a parentheses facing the direction of the arrow. And that would be what that graph looks like. So notice, they don't have to both be brackets or parentheses. It can be like one of each.
So what does it mean, all real numbers?
Well, I mean, you're not solving them yet, but all real numbers just means any x value. So that means any x value in this range or in this range would make the equation true, whatever the original equation was.
Ow, you hit me. I was not. That's so hard. I'm too nice with this level.
Alright, I'm going to do an odd one because for some reason the or ones are even and the and ones are odd, so we're just going to do an odd one. Number 5. All real numbers.
Wait, did you learn in this book?
Do what?
Did you learn in the same book?
It was one edition older than this one, but basically, yeah. All real numbers that are greater than or equal to -1.5 and less than 9.2.
So x greater than -1.5, or x is greater than or equal to 1.5.
So when it's an and one, our inequality looks a little different, okay? Instead of it having this in here, the x goes in the middle. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
What is a highlight?
The x goes in the middle, and instead of the x necessarily being where it has been previously where we try to put it on the left, it's going to actually be in the middle. So x is greater than or equal to -1.5. So if I look and I read this backwards, x is greater than -1.5. It's also less than 9.2. So I put a less than, and then I put the 9.2 like that. So if it's an and problem, the x is between. If it's an or problem, you have two separate inequalities. So the graph of this one
I'm not talking to you. Stay in your business, Taylor. I never said to
I'm just gonna, because these are weird numbers, I'm just gonna put them on here like this, but normally I would probably put like whole numbers on here or something. Alright, so this one, we're gonna have, now, this is an exception, it doesn't face the direction, okay, it goes between, so it's in this range of numbers. So that means that it's going between -1.5 and +9.2, so they're facing each other. So this is or equal to, so it's a bracket. This one is just less than, so it's a parentheses, and then I shade between it.
It looks like a smiley face kind of.
No, it does not.
What does?
Because if the lines were like dots, then it would be like a really long smiley face. It's a smiley face.
Maybe Frankenstein, but.
Yeah, Frankenstein smiley face. Stay in your business.
All right, solve the inequality and graph your solution. 10. -7 is greater than y minus 8 is greater than or equal to -12. All right, so unlike normal equations, or well, I guess I should say it is like normal equations. When we move something, we move it, it happens to both sides, right? Like if I have a normal equation, like pretend this wasn't here, and I wanted to solve that, we would add 8 to both sides, and I would be done, okay? With a compound inequality like this is an and one, we actually have to add it to all 3 spots. Okay, so when I add the 8 to get rid of it in here, I'm also adding it over here and over here. Okay.
Why?
Just because it's a rule. It's like what you do to one side, you have to do to the other, but this one has 2 other sides.
Did you have math with your mom? Who's your math teacher?
Mr. Cass.
Oh, the dude who does the line.
The guy who does morning car line.
Wait, the
Real?
guy that tells us where to go if we're walking from the parking lot in. That'd be 8.
Does he get paid for car line?
No, he just does it.
I was about to
I mean, I'm sure somebody gives him a gift, but sometimes people like bring him like a tea because he likes tea and stuff like that. Nope, he just was a teacher long enough to know that having to do morning carpool is really annoying, and so he does it so that we don't have to.
That's nice.
So instead of us having to do it 6 times, we only have to do it like 3 times.
You do it?
I've already had it once this year. I have it in January and then sometime this month, and then I have it in April, I think. Or May, I don't remember.
Like, you
All right.
do it all month or just over there?
Just a week. All right, so we flip this over. So I have -4 is less than or equal to y is less than 1. Okay, because I want them in numerical order. So notice I flipped the entire thing over. And then I can graph this one. All right, so this is going between. So I have a bracket at -4. Close enough. And a parentheses at 1 and shade between.
Another Frankenstein smiley face. Shoot.
12. -6 is less than 3n plus 9 is less than 21.
Why'd you ask?
Drew, that was actually a good comeback.
All right, so what I do to one side or the middle, I have to do to everything. And so I'm subtracting 9 from each piece. So I've got -15 is less than 3n is less than 12.
But
Now-
you can't do that because you have to divide by 3.
Not done. I have to divide by 3.
See, I'm so smart, guys.
So -5 is less than n is less than 4.
And then you are going to have to graph.
So is this gonna be an and?
Yep.
0.
I feel like it's hard asking, but
Well, yes.
I'd rather you ask now than. All right.
oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause it has to be like that.
So this one goes between, but notice these are just less than. So it is parentheses facing each other. So it's not the Frankenstein.
Aww. Now it's just a smiley face on both sides with no eyes. Or it's a happy smile.
Or it's like a straight smile with like dimples.
Oh yeah. But why are the dimples so far away?
Maybe their face is big. I don't know.
His dimples are at his forehead, bro.
There was one girl last year, bro. I mean, she was a bigger girl and everything, but her face was huge.
7 is greater than 2/3 times 6q plus 18 is greater than or equal to negative 9.
Why are we doing this?
Laura, that's so sweet.
She low-key looked like a Minecraft block.
What?
The girl I'm talking about, she low-key looked like a Minecraft block. Or like Alex from Minecraft, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't have any idea who that is.
The lower.
Alright, so unlike some of the ones that we were doing the other day, well, when we were like dividing by this number or multiplying by its reciprocal, because that's going to end up giving me fractions, because I can already tell if I flip this and multiply it, I'm going to have a 2 on the bottom. That's not going to cancel. I'm going to have 2 on the bottom over here. That's not going to cancel.
So I know what to do.
But look, I see that there's a 3 here on the bottom, and both of these numbers are divisible by 3. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this through before I do anything else so that I get rid of my fractions.
Okay.
Okay.
That would be 7 is where's 7?
So
4q plus
2/3 times 6q. 3 goes into 6 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, so that's 4q. Now I got to do it again with the 2/3 and the 18. 3 goes into 18. 6 times 2 is 12, so I have 4q plus 12 is greater than or equal to negative 9. So notice, now I don't have any fractions. So now I can proceed like I did on the previous one, subtract 12 from everything. So negative 5 is greater than 4q, greater than or equal to negative 21. Then I divide by 4. So now I do have fractions, but I just have to graph these fractions, so it's not as bad as having to deal with them all the way down. So I have negative 5 over 4 is greater than q is greater than or equal to negative 21 over 4. Now, approximately as a decimal, what is negative 21 over 4? Yep.
Yeah.
Negative 5.
Negative
0.25. And then this is what?
I would 1.25 like
So technically, I need to swap these around, but as long as you get them on the graph in the right place, it's fine.
Dylan, it's not funny, stop all.
All right, so I put these on here. This is an or equal to. So I put a bracket, or I erase the whole line, at negative 5.25. And then I put a parentheses at negative 1.25.
Let me just stop. Well, why is it what is this stop? It's just a little thing. Stop. It's just a little thing. Stop. It's just a thing.
Okay, those are and problems. Questions about and.
How about or?
We're getting ready to do or.
Wait, do we
Wait, whose classroom did this used to
We
be?
haven't done or yet.
Stop.
Mr. Cass.
Oh.
I sat where either Taylor or Drew was sitting for the most part in this
It was
class.
me, 'cause I'm a smart one.
Did it look just like this?
That table wasn't in here, but yeah.
I'm gonna be a math teacher. I'm gonna post stuff on YouTube.
Go for it. 16. 16 is less than negative s minus 6 or 2s plus 5 is greater than or equal to 11.
Ooh, that's not nice, Taylor. You shouldn't say stuff like that.
All right, so these ones we work individually. So I'm going to ignore this one on the right altogether for the moment. Okay?
I thought you were going to cover up while we were doing this. I wasn't finished. Brian, no!
Yeah, I'm just going to be like,
Miss Stacy, you ate that up.
what?
You ate that up.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to work this one down. I'm going to add 6.
No, she doesn't.
Yes.
So 22 is less than negative s. Now what?
I think she has her obsession. What about you?
So what do I get?
Oh, it's negative 22. It's plus than S.
What's this?
Oh, since you divided by a negative, it's gonna be.
Is that an S or a 5?
An s. I divided by a negative,
So you have to flip it.
so I've got to flip the inequality. So it becomes greater than. Now, I'm going to go ahead and flip this around because I want the variables on the left. So s is less than negative 22. I'm going to put a giant or here.
Or.
All right, now I got to work this one down over here. Minus 5. 2s is greater than or equal to 6. Divide by 2.
S is greater than or equal to 3.
So s is less than negative 22 or s is greater than or equal to 3. So I'm going to graph this.
Alright, so let's see.
I don't know why I just did it like that. We're just going to do that.
Miss Stacy, who broke these chairs?
What?
Who broke these chairs?
I have no idea. They're the old computer lab chairs.
Huh? So you just get them passed down.
Huh?
So you just get passed down.
So my class was too big at one point to all fit in the desks that I had, and so we ended up like pulling a few folding chairs and a few rolling chairs, and then all of a sudden the kids I at one point had like 7 rolling chairs in here because they would just go in the computer lab and get one and bring it in here, and then they would just leave it in here. So that's what happened.
That's just trick shot.
All right, so graphing this one, this is or, so it goes opposite. So I'm going to have a parentheses going to the left at negative 22.
That's 21. That's an error. Cookie in the jar.
It's not on 21. It's between it because I counted by 3s. So then I have a bracket. You could have gotten me earlier because I didn't put the negative signs on here, but nobody said anything.
You're supposed to catch this.
Miss Stacy,
You're the smart one.
if you like think back, I saw that and I didn't say anything because I didn't want to sound stupid. So
You could have had a cookie in the jar.
So basically, you didn't put the negative signs on there earlier, so we can do that, right?
No, not now.
But I didn't want to sound like a tar.
Better to ask if I'm right or not and potentially get a cookie than not say anything.
So what happens when we fill the thing up?
When you fill the cookie jar, everybody gets cookies.
Wait, what type of cookies?
What is it?
And how many?
TBD.
Who's the card?
Sean 8.
18. Negative 14 is greater than W plus 3, or 5W minus 13 is greater than W plus 7.
I got you for this one. So first, you're going to subtract the 3 from the other side. So that will be negative 17 is greater than negative, no, just W. So that will stay there. And then you do a big or. You do
I'm
a
listening to
big
Sean.
Or, and then you do the other side. So I want to do it like a weird way. So I'm gonna add the 13 to the right side. So that would be 20, and then I'm subtract the W from the right side to the left side. So that would be negative 4W.
Nope.
What? Oh yeah, that's what I meant. And then you're gonna divide by 4. And then you're gonna W is greater than 5. And then you're gonna do a little back line. And I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna make 3 points. So do one line that says negative 17, and then one line that says 0, and another line that says 5. And then boom, you have your line. And then we're gonna do the things. So for the 17, it's gonna be going towards. You're gonna have the parentheses, and it's gonna be like circling towards the left.
It makes my brain hurt.
And then you're gonna take the 5. And since that's greater, it's going to be circling to the right in its parentheses. Yeah, that's what I thought. Smart.
Good job, Drew, but my brain
I hope
hurts
we
now.
don't know.
The people on YouTube are listening.
The 80 followers. Wait, who are
It's a
they?
whole
Are
lot
they-
more than I used to have. What?
How many did you used to have? Like 10?
Like 15.
Did you gain all of them this year?
How many followers do you have?
Don't talk about it.
I don't know.
Sean, when you go home, look up Taylor's Adventures.
Taylor's YouTube channel?
We can look it up when we're done.
No. It was from like 6 years ago.
People on YouTube.
20. Negative 2h minus 7 is greater than h plus 5. Or 1/4 times h plus 8 is greater than or equal to 9.
You want me to do this one? Okay, I'll do it.
No, somebody else do it.
Alright, let me try.
Alright, you got this, Sean.
I dropped my pencil. I'm gonna just wait. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 2h to both sides. Alright, and we're gonna add 7, or add 7 to both sides too.
You want everything over here?
Oh, subtract 5. Alright, so 3h is greater than, or less than negative 12. Alright, and then or.
We're not done.
Oh, and then you gotta divide by 3. And then you got negative 4 is greater than 8.
And you're going to flip it.
And then you're gonna flip it. And then. Shoot. Oh,
What should I do with this?
you should make it a decimal.
No.
No.
Distribute.
Distribute.
I wouldn't.
Divide.
Times her.
Multiply by 4.
Oh.
Where did that line just come from?
I don't know. Maybe your iPad's glitched. You should go back.
Why is it writing like that? What is happening?
I think you switched markers by accident.
I didn't even touch it. Alright, so then this way the 4's cancel and I don't have any more fractions. So then I have h plus 8 is greater than or equal to 36. Now what?
Oh, so you're going to subtract 8 from both sides. You're going to have h is greater than or equal to.
Guess he forgot that I said he wasn't doing this problem.
So, and you're going to put that on the very bottom just by the or. So that's going to be h is less than negative 4 or h is greater than or equal to 28. So then you're going to do the lines. And so the negative 4 one is going to be a half circle pointing to the left. And the 28th one is going to be a bracket pointing towards the right. And that is how you do
Everybody catch that?
Yeah.
The person that I said not do the problem decided to just do it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
British.
Why am I so
Why
stupid?
am I not British?
I won't do it.
Alright, questions?
No.
Can we do one more?
No!
No!
Sean! Pretty please.
Sean, don't you want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
Yes,
one
you
more.
do. Yes, you do.
No.
It's not funny. Yes.
No, Sean, what are you doing, right?
Well, maybe if you had let him do the problem, he wouldn't have needed to do another one.
Alright, so basically we're gonna add 2 on both sides. And then you're gonna get x is greater than 5. Or 7. Or, and then you're gonna subtract 8 on both sides.
Please stop. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And it's gonna be x is less than negative 10. And then you're gonna do your graph.
How about first I rewrite them in the correct order so that I don't accidentally graph them wrong.
So wait. Oh.
I just put this one over here and that one
Oh,
over
you're
there.
right. And then,
You don't really have to, but I think it looks nicer.
dude, never mind. That ain't a straight line. Negative 10 and 7. And then it's gonna be a bracket facing.
Parentheses.
Oh, it's gonna be a parenthesis.
Guys, why are we talking? First of all, it's super disrespectful. And at this point now you are going to go home with homework. Just because you understand doesn't mean everyone understands. And some of you have already made it clear that you don't understand what's going on and you're talking. I have no sympathy for you when you don't do well. If you don't pay attention in my classroom. Continue.
You said parentheses, right? So then.
Because it's not or equal to.
Yeah, so it's gonna be parentheses. It's facing the opposite direction.
Yep. All right, any questions? All right. 36, 9 through 21, odd, and 23.